Here with Mike and Tash after today's defeat to Halifax. Mike, what were your thoughts on the game today?
Yeah, tough. I thought they were good, and I don't think we were. I thought we struggled to play some of the football that we played over the last couple of months for various reasons. I'm never going to run around and make excuses like that was on us. It looked like we're banging our head against the wall at certain points, trying to play a certain way, and it's tough when you've had so much success doing it for so long to abandon that. I think it's really important that we find a way to play here against good sides as quick as possible. There's a lot of good football teams about to come down here and play their brand of football, and you know, we're still learning the league and we're still learning the right way to play against certain teams. And you know, credit to Halifax, they were effective today. They didn't they didn't come here and try and impose a style of play for the sake of doing so. What they did today worked and it was effective, and some of the quality they've got and the physicality, they lent into that brilliantly, and they deserve to win comfortably.
Tash, earlier in the season we drew 3-3 away with Halifax. How did that game sort of compare to what we saw today?
Yeah, I mean, I thought about that just after the game, and you're right, you know, the 3-3, it seems like a better result, and it is. You know, we've got a point from that, and today we've lost. However, having sort of spoken to the Halifax staff, I know they've been working incredibly hard on their brand of football. And I think they've had a couple of games in the County Cup where they've probably got a lot of confidence from that as well, scoring lots of goals, which is great. And I think for me, it's a completely different game. There's two different squads. We had a different 11 than we had today for that game. And I just think, like Mike said, I echo the same thing. It was just a bad day today. And like Mike says, credit to Halifax today, because they came with a game plan, and that game plan was spot on, and we didn't have an answer. And that's on all of us. Yeah.
Mike, before the kick-off today, we announced the signing of Maria Timms from Derby. What does she add to the squad, and how do you think she fared today?
Yeah, listen, I think it's. I think she'll say it was a tough day at the office for her, but I think there's some brilliant glimpses in the first half. You know, she is a real talent, that girl. It's hard being a young centre back in a phenomenal league, but she makes it look very easy at times. She plays some lovely football. What she did at training this week was unbelievable. You know, and we're still gelling these girls. You know, this is another game where we've got, you know, more new faces in. We're still working out what that looks like. There were flashes of brilliance today, and for me that shows potential. But you know, it's the same with all of them. We've got to find the way that we fit into this league, or the way we fit at home and against certain teams. And Halifax, you know, previously Brighouse have been a staple in this league for a long time, so they know it well. And they taught us a bit of a lesson today, and that's for us to learn.
And Tash, finally, today was obviously a pretty big day for the club. We invited the Cusack family down here. How did that all go regarding everything to do with that?
Yeah, really good. I think a big thing, it was an emotional day today, and it was an absolute pleasure to invite them down here today. You know, result aside, to have them down, they're the people behind the foundation, and just to see sort of those and finally meet them after everything that we've done, and they're doing at the minute, in the push to make football better, was a real honour for us. You know, they're welcome down whenever, they know that, and I think essentially for us it brings us back down to earth. Football is a results based business, and actually there's so much more to football. There's so many different things that we can do better for people, and that's what we strive to do. I especially strive to do that, and I think for me it really shows what football is, and actually it's not a major thing when you think of the things that people go through. It was an absolute honour and a pleasure, and I know that the girls were really touched and privileged to have them here. We've done a lot for the foundation, and they're going to continue to do that, and we will continue to sort of give them our support in everything that we can do. But yeah, it was a massive honour.
Thank you for your time today, guys.